Today, I decided to climb a mountain and watch the sunset on one of South Africa's most beautiful areas, the beautiful Stellenbosch. How insane is this right now? Let's start the timer and we are a go. It is currently just after 5 p.m. on a beautiful Monday. Or is it Tuesday? I actually have no idea. And I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So let's get climbing. Now, why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, we actually did it the other day to go watch the blood moon. And here's a few clips. It's pretty funny.
Last minute decision. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. There's any clips right now, I'll show you now. Broski, you know.
Unfortunately, however, I didn't document any of it. So, guess we gotta go again. Supplies are packed, shoes are tied, legs are already burning, but we're gonna be getting this done. I do see a few people already climbing it. I don't know what the plan is, so literally just spur of the moment. Got a torch in the backpack in case it's needed. 400 meters in, 5 minutes. Oh boy. This is gonna be a long afternoon. Watch. That is where we're going to. Oh, we're getting closer. You can see about 5 people walking over there. Pretty sure there's a few at the top there. Wow. Yes. Let's go. A little bit of a story. 2 nights ago was the blood moon eclipse. So I was sitting at home. David and Ethan decide we're gonna go for a little sunset view. So we get ready. That was where we were gonna go to, first cross. We woke up, they're like, nah, we can do more than that. So we start going, this thing. Walking. Next thing, we get to the base. We got to the base and they decided that we weren't gonna carry on that point and we were gonna climb. So I looked at them, I tuned them, and then we started climbing. Little butterfly. So we started walking. Then we got to this point. This is where we met the lovely Susan. And she asked us what we're doing, so we're like, we're gonna go watch the sunset. Then she mentioned that her and a few friends are gonna be hiking up to the top to go watch the blood moon rise. It's like a little tradition of theirs. Wait, how's this view there? I'm really quite tired, as you can hear. So now I hear this and I'm like, it's a blood moon rising, the brightest one in a decade. How are we gonna miss this thing? What better place to watch it than there, the top of a mountain. Only thing is, we've got 2 sips of water, no warm clothes, no flashlight. And when we told this to Susan, she started laughing. But 15 minutes in, 1.2 Ks, still going strong. So it was around about this point that I realized that we may get water, we may make it to the top and be okay, but how are we getting down? We're watching the sunset, the sun is setting, no light. No light, how do you traverse this in the dark? And we did have 2 phones. The only thing is Ethan was playing music and him and David were taking videos of the hike for the gram. Let's wait and see what happens. But there's the peak roundabout there that we're going to. Beautiful. Ew. My calves. Cooked, but how pretty is this? Getting closer. Still going. Maybe asking, Daniel, why are you doing this? To be honest, I don't actually know. Getting closer though. But it's beautiful. I'm not just doing this for the view. There's just something rewarding about knowing you climbed a mountain when it hurt, and when you wanted to stop, when you could have been at home sitting on your couch. But like, why? My legs are burning though, and I'm sweating. Gonna need a water break soon. About 25 minutes in, 1.83 kilometers. Look how close we are. Look how far we've gotten. Getting a little bit sketchy. But damn! Good guy. So around about this point, where I was like in my head, I'm struggling this hard to get up in the daylight. How? We're getting down at night, without a torch, without the light of the moon. This is gonna be flipping gone. But we kept climbing anyway. Wow. I'm starting to feel it now. Time for a little water break. Half an hour in. Wow. Look how much water I've got. The other day, we had this much water for 3 people. Are you kidding me? Talk about being stupid. Okay, water break's done. So we're going to that little thing there, or at least that's what we're aiming for. We are officially at the top. Now just like some roaming. And I sat on a rock in the front there, and I just watched the sunset. It was actually incredible. This massive glowing ball of orange sinking below the horizon. I actually don't know where this path is. I'm just literally looking for where it looks like it's been trodden. The other time I had to like make my own path. But today we're still going. Look at that. What a view. Make my way through the bush, walking swift. Let's keep moving. Oh, those protea trees. It's actually beautiful. I think it goes this way. Imagine walking through like this. That ground level. Imagine this is like a forest. It'd actually be insane. How do you find your way, bro? I definitely took the wrong path again. What a kook. Actually, how were we expecting to walk down here in the dark? No torches. Are you kidding me? I'm almost rolling an ankle now. Like, bro. The view though. Gracie, I found the path. My path I took, the actual path, straight. My path, when we got to this point, I was just like accepting my fate. Like, we're not turning back, sun's already set. Let's enjoy that moon rising. As I'm climbing up here, I'm like, oh my sack, we're not going down, we're gonna die. We're probably sleeping here tonight. What are we gonna do? Looking at this absolutely incredible view. And then to my left, outside of the corner of my eye, I just see this moon rising right over there. Just this glowing moon poking out. And I was just like, I don't care what happens. I've done it. If we sleep up here, guess we better snuggle tight. We're almost there. 40 minutes in, 2.5 kilometers. I was hoping to maybe go up there, but that's gonna be another mission for another time. Apparently there's like campsites just over there, which I think could be absolutely insane. So in the summer, we're gonna reload it and come back. We're gonna go camping up there, which could be incredible. Freaking castle. That's makeable. Oh, we're like climbing this thing. Almost there. I'll do a sketchy this thing. Imagine trying to transverse this at night, bro. And you have to try. Get up here. Insane. Wow, that was not what I was expecting, but damn. Wow. Table Mountain down there. So the thing is, now we get to the top here, we're watching. When we told Thomas is like a exchange guy from French. He's like filming a time lapse of the moonrise, which was coming right over there, which was pretty insane. So the way the eclipse came up was coming up, sun had just set over there, and as the moon's rising, you just check the eclipse starting to slowly take over it, just becoming smaller and smaller, and you're just watching all of a sudden just disappears. That's just this red ball in the air, and you're just like, what the flip. Only problem was, as soon as I realized what was actually happening, that the full moon was going to disappear, which would have been our light to be able to like hypothetically get down, I was like, damn. So three options actually. One, we wait until it's over, until the full moon's back, which is like 3 hours. Two, we try to walk down in the dark, which I was like, not happening. Or three, we waited for like the group to like finish up and walk down with them. We decided on that one. When we got to the top, like David and them still had battery life, but they decided to go stand at the top there and just like take videos and all kinds of things to Insta. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? We need to at least try and get down, but how are we gonna get down if we don't have any flipping light? Wow, that's a beautiful shot. Look how cool this little buggy is. I don't know why it's not focusing, but little water break before we head back down. I don't really think there is a better snack than flipping Jungle Bar berry, bro. Oh my gosh. Jungle Bar, sponsor us. We're about to get ready to start walking down, so a little back to nature. Just to get ready for the walk. Keep us protected. Ready. So now we're sitting at the top here. We are freezing, just waiting for someone to walk down with. There's a group of people over there. Group here. And Ethan's like, no, we don't need people. We can walk down in the dark. So we're like sitting over here hiding. So I'm like, okay, I'll walk down with you. If you can walk from here to here and find the way down in the dark, I'll walk with you. Ahmed walks, he goes like this and trips, like within one step. I'm like, bro, no ways are we getting down this thing. Finally, we got up to the guys over there and we're like, guys, please, like, what time are you guys leaving? Just like, and we're like nonchalant, you know, we're like nonchalant about it. We're like, so are you guys like leaving anytime soon? They're like, no, we still got another bottle of wine to get through. So I was like, oh, sick, do you want some help? Like laughing, like, no, I'm in. Then they're like, why did you ask that question? They're like, they're sus, they knew. So I'm like, well, we don't really have a torch. So now we're trying to see if they'll let us borrow a torch to get down to the bottom. And they're like, oh my gosh, students, we've left our kids at home to look after more kids, but now we're in. So like, yeah, we're almost done, and then we can walk down. So pack up, start walking. Like, imagine trying to walk down this in the dark. Are you kidding me? So Aiden, what a legend, he decided to take the kids. So it's myself, David, Ethan and Thomas, and we're like, start walking down. Like, look at this, bro. We legit would have died. I've never laughed so hard in my life. You know, it's like, it's that type of hysterical laugh where you know you're in trouble. You're like, I am laughing because I'm probably about to die. Like, that was the level we were at. Probably one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. Being on top of a mountain with 10 other people, a flippin' once in a decade blood moon eclipse. The lights of Stellenbosch in Cape Town, Table Mountain in the back. I can't even explain how beautiful this was. And I'm just sitting up there, I'm like, wow. I almost didn't come. I almost stayed at home and just was too lazy to come, but Ethan and them got me out. And I was so grateful. Like, look where I am. Look at this place. Look at this place. Are you kidding me? Just experiencing that, like, I don't know, something about that like bit me. I was like, after that, I was like, oh my sack, I want to do this more. Look at this. Wow. Absolutely incredible. And then we started our descent. Now this is where the fun started. So now we're like walking. Maiden's at the back of us, and the four of us in this beam of light. Thomas and David at the back there, Ethan and I here. Ethan walks on, he's pretty much walking in the dark. He was like, nah, I can do this. I'm like, nope, I need light. Timer, we got up in like 40 minutes. It's currently an hour, 3 Ks, and we are on our descent down. We're gonna watch the sunset from about halfway down. Did that guy just hop out of a plane? Imagine doing that thing from the top here. Oh my gosh, that would look insane. That was probably the coolest part, like being up here, and it's like 8:30, 9, and you're on top of a mountain, bro. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow, bruh. This is so sick. That's the only thing that you can't really admire the view when you're hiking, when you're walking like this, because look like that, you're not looking at the ground. That's where you break an ankle. So now we're walking down here, 4 of us in this one beam of headlamp, trying to see. It was like you're literally walking pretty much blind with a tiny little bit of light hitting you. As you got like 3 shadows behind you blocking the light. So that was interesting. I'm not a fan of not being prepared. So today I've got like snacks, water, asthma pump, back to nature, jungle bars, toilet paper, torches, well, a torch, and my phone. This is the world we live in, guys. If you wake up and you look for it, this is the experience you can be experiencing. Like, just get out there, climb a mountain, watch the sunset, go surf. Let's do it. Keep moving. It's that feeling of like adventure and accomplishment. Ooh, a free fall. What was probably like the coolest thing to see was the group we were up there with. They were probably in like their 60s or something like that. Seeing that they climbed this was pretty inspiring. Seeing those older guys, I'm not saying you guys were old if you watch this, older, seeing them find that excitement and the fun in this, pretty inspiring. Like, this is incredible, just doing this, getting out there. Go by yourself, go with friends, go with family, but get out there, explore, live. Life is too short to sit on a couch behind a desk all day. Well, we were walking here and Aiden's like telling us about leopards. He's like, yeah, there's quite a few leopards here, but you don't really see them because just leopards are shy. And as we're walking here, we just hear rustling in this bush right over here. And we're like, what was that? So he shined his torch and he's like standing in right there. I could tell it was big. And he's like, I just see eyes. And all of a sudden this thing runs out at us. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're about to die. It's a leopard, we're dead. And this dog runs out. And I kid you not, like, my heart was going crazy. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Let's keep going. Look how pretty these flowers are. Like, damn. Hour 13 minutes in, 3.8 kilometers, and we're on our way down. Ooh, I don't want to go down that quickly. This was pretty spectacular, like getting to this point. It's dark outside, the lights are just shining all over the place. And looking back, and right there is the blood moon. Beautiful red blood moon eclipse right there. And just looking back, you'd be like, wow, this is being able to experience this and see this with my own eyes. Absolutely incredible. Like, how insane is this right now? And we ended up making it down to the bottom. Thanks to Aiden and them for their kindness and not letting us kooks die up on the mountain. And that was actually incredible. I loved that. That was such a spectacular day. We made mistakes, but we made memories at the same time, and we have learned from it. We are prepared this time. What a hike. What a life we get to live. And that's it. Sunset. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe below. We are definitely doing more of these. I'm actually having so much fun doing this. So I'm gonna keep moving down, try not to break an ankle. I'm glad we started moving down before, like, glad we didn't stay all the way to the top for the sunset. We will be back for more action, more hikes, more surfing, more waves. So 1 hour, 42 minutes and 35 seconds later, 5.42 kilometers, we have made it to the bottom of that beautiful summit. Damn, that's we at the top there, and there's mist, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm about to die.